Broadcasting live from upstate New York, a technology talk show that puts you and your questions first. It's Tech Talk Live.
Yeah, baby! It's Tech Talk Live, coming to you live from upstate New York. I'm Flipper.
And I'm JJ.
And we're Computer Talk Show. Technology Talk Show. Cameras got knocked all around. Show.
What's going on?
So anyway, we're a Computer Talk Show. We talk about your computer, our computer, my computer, everybody's computer, technology, internet, iPad, iPhone,
cell phone,
you name it.
Samsung phone.
Hey, if you got a question, you can get on the online chat on the video feed right here on fingerlakes1.tv, fingerlakes1.com. Check us out at our page, our webpage at ttlny.com. You can check us out on Facebook and Twitter.
Like us.
Share us. And
give us a call, 315-220-0692.
That's what I forgot. I forgot the phone number. I'm trying to remember what did I miss? I missed something.
That's okay.
So, anyway, every week, Saturday morning, 11 to 12 a.m. Eastern Time, we are on live. You can get your questions on live. If you want to get a question on or you want to be on the phone with us or at least get the audio on, you can always send us an email and say, hey, we got a question. We would love to get on. Or if you want to do an interview with us, whatever, you just want to come on the show and talk, please feel free. Give us an email at techtalkliveny@gmail.com. Hey! So you want to move right through it?
Another beautiful day in the Finger Lakes.
It is another beautiful day in the Finger Lakes, kind of.
Partly cloudy, chance of rain, I do believe.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah.
I gotta go shoot a volleyball tournament.
Overcast and gray out there.
Speaking of volleyball tournaments, today is Second Chance Dog Rescue's, I guess it's a benefit or a fundraiser. Volleyball tournament over here at it's called the Party House. I can't
Dewey's.
think. Dewey's Party House, yes.
Yeah.
At 12 to 4, and then I believe Dilf is playing from 4 until 6 or 8 or something.
I think Mimi was wanting to check that out, see what they had
to
offer.
So there's it's supposed to be fun. Should be fun.
Nice.
So I'm shooting the volleyball tournament between 12 and 4. Well, I'll be a little late. I'll probably be about 12:30 by the time I get there.
Right. Did you hear that, Mimi?
So I'll probably go shoot the volleyball tournament. Then I got dinner to go to. So
very good, very nice.
So you want to keep it right on and rolling? We'll get right into Gripe of the Week.
Gripe of the Week.
Gripe of the Week.
How many gripes of the week do you have?
Bloody hell! It didn't work.
Bloody hell! It didn't fire.
It didn't fire. What did it do here? Come on. Oh, that's why.
Technological difficulties on Tech Talk Live.
Let's try this again. Okay, too wide, and then go back to Gripe of the Week. Okay. There we go.
Gripe of the Week. Gripe of the Week, baby.
Yeah, baby. The Gripe of the Week.
All right, this week's Gripe of the Week is basically with me because, I like art. I like, checking out, desktop publishing and logos and stuff. Well, this week, Yahoo announced that they were revamping their logo. Yet a fourth time in the last 3 years.
Nice.
And my gripe basically is it wasn't broke. Why fix it? I don't understand why they're doing so much. And I think that's my big gripe is these logos that keep changing and then you don't know what the heck they are.
Right.
And so I've got some great examples here of logos that should have been changed a long time ago and logos that have been changed or continually changed. Right. And I didn't get the Yahoo one for some stupid unknown reason. I forgot it. So, but like the first one that I'm glad they changed it was your favorite and my favorite.
Sharknado. Oh, no, just kidding.
Apple.
Oh, yes.
That was their original logo back when they first started, that on the left, and on the right is what the new rendition is, which is a lot
much better.
Cleaner,
yes.
nicer, yes. So I'm okay with that.
Look chromed out, pimped out.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. See, because that was like a 50-year and coming logo change.
Or at least
I'm good with that. I'm really good with that.
It's at least 50 years.
Well, 30 years, whatever it is. But it
looks 50 years old.
Yeah, right. Whoops.
Oops. Hey, we're back.
Again, it depends on what you're looking at. Now, let's see did I grab Microsoft's? Hang on, let me see if I got. Okay, JCPenney's. I'm not in favor of this.
JCPenney's. There was something about the red square. What was it? What was that whole advertisement piece?
I cannot remember, but it was something about square prices. It's everyday low prices square.
I don't remember.
But I'm not I'm not thrilled with this logo. I mean, this has been redesigned 6 times since they decided to go to that whole lowest price guarantee, you know, compete against Walmart, you know.
Right.
Instead of providing quality, they're providing quantity, they're providing low prices. It's just ridiculous.
No.
I really miss some of the brands that they used to have. And then here again, the gripe that, is that the logo keeps changing. So you don't know.
It's terrible.
Well, I don't like it. I think it's horrible. I really do. I think JCP. Yo, man, it's yo JCP, man. Yo, dog, what's shaking?
Yeah.
Right? You know?
Right. JCP.
I don't know. I don't like that logo. So
Did you get the Microsoft one or no?
no, I did not.
Didn't.
I thought I did. Let me see if I got it in the media file real quick. I can probably see if I can find it real quick. Did I get the Microsoft one? Yes, I did.
Oh, there it is.
Right there it is. Here, we'll make it big. Okay, this is. Let me put a black background to it so we're not seeing. Okay, so here's all the different ideas that Microsoft had come up with over the years and how many times it's changed. It's changed at least 6.
I like the retro 70s style there. What do you think?
What, the lined one?
Yeah, upper left.
I'm not. You know, that was the original.
It's like so BG's era.
That was BG's time. That was actually one of the original ideas. The Microsoft one on the top left, that is one of the more recent retro ideas that somebody came up with. I don't like the O in the middle being a camera lens because I don't think that's what it reminds me of. I don't think it really says Microsoft. But
Right.
My personal favorite is the bottom left.
Which one?
The bottom left.
The bottom left. Okay.
You want me to say it again?
The bottom left.
Yeah, right. Which one?
Well, you said the upper left for the one with the photo lens. So that's what.
Did I say that? Oh,
yeah,
my
it kinda
God.
threw me off. That's why.
Oh, okay. Upper right with the photo lens.
Dear
Yeah.
Lord, I apologize.
I do. And Starving Pygmies is someplace else, right?
Right.
But no, I mean, my personal favorite, probably because I grew up with that logo, you know,
bottom left.
Yeah, bottom left. It was just simple, straightforward, black. Here it is. End of story.
Looks decent.
Yep. Then they came out with the 4 square thing and the 4 flag thing and the Windows Start flag, you know, where it's all 4 colors.
Oh, right.
You know, kind of like the one on the bottom right. But I'm not so thrilled with the pastel idea, and everybody seems to be going to it.
Oh, I can't wait to see what Apple's going to bring out here on Tuesday with their pastel-y looking change on their phones.
Yeah, I know. What is up with the pastel thing?
iOS 7. Or
It's like,
that's
whatever.
a good gripe.
Yeah. Well, what's that gripe?
The pastel-y colors.
I know, isn't it? Well, that's kind
so
of
lame.
That's
It's
kind
like
of part
old
of this.
school. It's like
Well, yeah. Let me
reminds
see
me of Easter. You know, Easter colors.
Where is it? Well, like Google. I've always liked Google's logo. It doesn't matter which way they do it. It seems to be pretty well. I like the top one just because it kind of reminds me of jelly beans.
Jelly beans.
Yeah. The bottom one is the most recent one that they just came out with recently, I think 6 months ago, and said, okay, we're going to get rid of the backdrop and the back shadow, and we're going to just have it sit there on the page. Same colors, just a little bit lighter. They're almost going to that idea of the pastel thought process again. You know, soften the colors. It's like,
Why?
Why? You know?
Makes a person calmer, more relaxed.
I don't think so!
I don't know. I don't like it.
I don't either. I don't like the whole pastel thing.
Why are we going to Easter Bunny colors? I don't know.
Now, and the reason why I'm talking about this is because, you know, there's so many different desktop publishing applications out there, and there's so much you can do with these things. Why is everybody following the same identity across the board with the same colors, the same scheme, the same kind of thought process? Okay, we're going to go to abbreviations. We're going to go to whatever.
Right.
We're going to get ambiguous, which is what DC Comics has done here. I'm really not... Okay, so the upper left here of the DC Comics one, okay,
Yep.
is the original logo, okay, that you used to see on all the comic books.
Right.
Boom, there it is. 4 stars, DC, Merry Christmas, black and white, end of story.
Have a good day.
You can clearly identify
Yep.
DC logos. Then you got the one on the right, which is still pretty decent. I like it. It's pretty good. It's a DC logo with the blue. Okay, so
Right. Yeah,
with the
not
advent
bad.
of technology, we can make it any color we want, right?
Correct. Yeah.
But I'm still good. I can still clearly identify DC.
Right.
Then you have the ambiguous one down at the bottom there.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a D that's pulled away with a C. Very interesting thought process, very artistic. But
no, don't see it.
you don't see the D?
Nope.
See the little thing that flops away there?
Yeah.
It's like the Superman, like the Superman thought process.
Right.
The D, and then I pull it away, and there's the C, right? So DC. And that's really what I think the artist was going for.
I don't think anybody would have recognized it.
I did at first, but I was like, well, I don't like it. It just doesn't, it's not clear. And then, of course, the bottom one, which is just DC Comics.
Pretty boring.
Yeah, pretty boring.
I'd go with the upper right.
I would go up with the other one. I like the old one.
I like that one too.
I like the old.
I like them both.
But with all the stuff that you can do with computers and desktop publishing, never, ever do this.
Who
Who is it? Can anybody clearly identify who that is? If you can, get on the chat and tell me.
Mutual of Omaha's.
I would say that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of is Mutual of Omaha.
Or let's say, if I have seen that someplace. What is it?
Would you like me to tell you?
Sure.
Okay, University of Illinois.
Oh, yeah.
Not very clear, is it?
No. The facial expression or needs more detail or color or something.
Something, yeah, right.
Make it pop.
And then, of course, my favorite magazine, or one of my favorite magazines.
PC Mag.
Hasn't changed too much, but, they've gone to the pastel-y, solid color kind of thing, too. And just like,
Yeah.
I don't understand. It's like a trend. It's like a total trend. And
Should have just stuck with the one on the left.
I know, it was fine.
Right.
So that's my gripe of the week is this whole thing. We have all these possibilities, all these things that we can do with computers, with desktop publishing and everything else. And they're all kind of trending the same ways. It's more ambiguous. It's more pastel. It's more this, and everybody kind of looks all the same instead of having a unique identity. The one thing about Microsoft you cannot complain about is by putting the flag in there, they've clearly identified Microsoft with that color, 4 colored squares,
right?
Flag logo. You can't miss it. Apple now with the Chrome Apple thing.
Yep.
You cannot not identify Apple by just the symbol. Yep. But that Mutual of Omaha Indian, I would never in a million years think that's University of Illinois.
No, me neither.
And then the DC comic one. What were they thinking? I don't know.
The DC comic one with the one with the
pull away
head.
Yeah.
No.
Bloody hell. So, you got any gripe of the week? You're so positive. You just don't have
the internet service thing really ticks me off with the Time Warner problem recently. Yesterday and the we've had it for a month and we've had 3 weeks of service maybe out of it. I mean, come on, really?
That's not good.
And the time it takes for somebody out is like, well, we'll get somebody there like in 3 days.
Really?
It's like, why 3 days?
That's nuts. You would think that Time Warner would be right on top of it, especially in this area, because we all know that in this area.
Yeah, your bill's paid.
Everybody's
caught up to date, and next you know, you have a Time Warner truck out in front of your house doing some type of repair. Yeah, obviously.
But what type of repair, though? That's the question. Nobody could tell you.
And next you know, I come home from work and no internet. Call up. Yep, bill's paid. Well, you don't have any service. Why was the guy out here? Yeah. Obviously screwed something up again for the second time within a month. Yeah,
I don't get that, huh?
And Dish is my other one. Dish Internet.
Yeah.
See the commercials on TV?
No.
Dish Internet. You can get internet anywhere in the USA. You can get it in Joplin, Missouri. You can get it in. Oh, hey!
There goes your camera.
They claim you can get it in Joplin, Missouri. You can get it, in Utah, Nebraska, wherever, Call them up. Can you get it in the Finger Lakes?
No.
No. Like, false advertising. You said you can get it anywhere in the United States.
Yeah, well, the problem with Dish, I'll tell you what the problem with any satellite internet.
Probably allowed so many subscribers, probably. They probably don't have enough room.
No, actually, I don't think it's that. I mean, there's plenty of satellites up there that they can use. I think the question really comes down to is the fact that the type of technology it is and the way it works.
Right.
You know, it's not advantageous in every area.
Right.
Okay. So like in this area, we're typically cloud covered. We're typically in wooded areas. They might not be able to provide a good enough service here, like HughesNet. If you look at HughesNet.
Yeah, but they claim on their TV commercials you can get it anywhere in the United States. Just satellite.
Except for underground.
So, yeah, right, exactly.
I don't know.
6 feet under.
Right. I don't know. I mean,
and then you got Verizon, who doesn't even run down in the area. So,
well, you know, the problem with DSL and Verizon, any way you shape it, anyhow, is the pure fact that no matter how you shape up Verizon, DSL is still going over old copper telephone lines, and there's a limitation of how far that they can run that digital signal, or as far as that they will run it. And DSL is really, in my opinion, in this area, is not as good as the Time Warner service. The problem comes down to is you're just experiencing a bad problem with Time Warner in general. Once you get straightened out, you're probably going to be just fine. You know,
I hope so.
I hope so. Jeez. And if I have to call them, you'd let me know and I'll call them. Hell, you want to call them right now? We'll call them right on the phone.
See what the technical difficulties are here.
Right? Because, I mean, they should be able to clearly identify what a person's doing out in front of your house at any given time. Was there a service ticket? What was the service ticket number? You know, who was it? If it wasn't them, then somebody has a Time Warner van going around doing something stupid to people's cable, which could be a bad thing, which I've heard of happening in other areas. You know, people, you know, dialing up their...
You know, I'm, you know, me bad because I was out front waiting for the bus to come and... Hey, how you doing? Oh, good. Just doing some, you know, technological stuff. Okay, hey, thanks, bye.
To my house?
No. Well, he just, you know, went up the bowl real quick in front. I got nothing to worry about. Bills paid.
Yeah, right.
I know. Got me. Then, of course, you know, Mama's lucky. She got the newer phone, so she's got the 4G capability. Mm-hmm. She gets 4G at our house for really well.
Nice.
And my little 3G iPhone. A little slow. Takes a long time.
So your big
just a little difference there.
Yeah. So your big gripe of the week probably is two gripes. You got one gripe with Time Warner basically being stupid in the fact that, you know, they do repair work and all of a sudden it drops people off, and then they can't explain why the repair work was being done.
And it takes forever to get somebody back out there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
When they got one, you know, Time Warner down the road, what, 10, 12 miles?
Not even. Yeah. Not even.
A shop? Hello?
Well, they got several shops.
Right.
That's the whole thing. I don't know. I really feel bad for you. I really do. Because, I mean...
Trying to do a review for the show is really kind of hard when you don't have internet.
Yeah, right? I ain't got no internet. I can't do the show this week.
So I'm going to be really winging, even worse than normal, the free app of the week. So
that's okay.
Oh, my God. I can't wait for that to be fun. Yeah, exactly.
That should be fun.
So that's my gripe of the week. Internet service providers. Just give me back the old AOL dial-up.
Get out of here. Don't even
You've
say
got
that.
mail. I miss that. You've got mail. Every time you log on, you've got mail.
You know, you can
give me the dial-up.
You can have that back.
What, dial-up?
No. Well, yeah, you could, but I wouldn't recommend it. I don't like dial-up. But you could actually do...
Who provided our local? Was it our carrier, Finger Lakes One? Did they...
Well, it was FlareNet.
FlareNet
at one time. Yeah, which got bought out by a Canadian company, and then they disappeared. I don't know where the heck they are. You don't see them anymore.
Let's get FlareNet back. What do you think?
No. I don't want dial-up.
Dial-up.
You can do better on 3G, even 2G wireless than you can with dial-up.
It sucks on my smartphone.
Really?
It really does.
Well, dial-up sucks, period.
At least I can connect to the internet.
What? At
least I can connect to the internet. Probably
you should be able to connect to the internet now.
Probably faster than I can with the smartphone.
Really?
Yeah, it's really slow in my area. It's like a gray area.
You sure it's not the phone?
It's like the transitional.
Well, hang on a second. Are we sure it's not the user?
Could be.
Right. Second,
good possibility.
Are we sure it's not the phone? That's kind of funny.
But, yeah, Time Warner.
What's that called? A picnic air, I think?
What's that?
Picnic. Picnic error. I think it's problem in chair, not in computer.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the one. I see how you are.
Remember that for the next time you need to insult somebody. Or the 1D10 tier. I love that one too. That's fun. That's fun.
Anyway.
So since we're on things other than computers, I just thought maybe I'd bring up this other thing.
Time Warner's computer, internet.
Well, it is internet and
It's
computer
technology related.
Well, anyway, here's something a little more physical, I suppose. A tragic death shouldn't make us fear RC helicopters.
No.
Did you hear about this?
No.
Okay. There was an article on PC Mag yesterday, which really was interesting. A 19-year-old Roman Pirazak Jr. was killed in Brooklyn, New York Park when his remote control helicopter struck him in the head. Obvious that probably do it, right? This was a terrible tragedy, and one that could spark a panicked backlash in a city and nation already concerned with remote controlled flying vehicles of all sizes and types. So it's important that we understand the nature of hobby helicopters, quadcopters, and drones. And then the article goes on to talk about what drones are, how much they cost, what they really do, and I guess posing the question, should we be concerned with RC helicopter people or not? I mean, could you potentially put some type of cannon or weapon on the top of a platform, a quadcopter platform? Sure, absolutely, you could.
Razor sharp blades for the rotors and.
Well, they already are razor sharp blades. What are you talking? That's what killed them.
They're little remote control ones, aren't they?
Well, you can have small ones.
Bad, right?
You can have small ones this size. I mean, I've seen helicopters this size that you fly around the room.
They're not razor sharp though.
Well, spinning at the speed that they have to
plastic.
go at, it still could cut you. And if it cuts you in the right place, you'll bleed to death.
I'm thinking like razor sharp surgical knives type blades.
That would be this size. Whoops, I can't show it. That would be the bigger size. I saw an RC.
Coming after you. Like a
well, look up the YouTube. What was it called? Flight of the Helicopter, I think, and it's Flight of the Bumblebee. And it's doing the
right.
And then it's this guy with a remote control helicopter, one of the 128 scale remote control helicopters. It has the actual metal blades on it. I mean, this thing flies like a dream. I mean, it looks neat, and it's gas powered. Okay, and this thing covers up. It starts taking off. It flies through somebody's house. It goes, into a garage, comes back out of a garage, and it's chasing this person around. And it's kind of funny. Now, the blades are probably fairly sharp, especially considering at the speed that they have to rotate in order to lift the helicopter off the ground. If a small child just put their head up there, it's going to cut in.
Right. For sure.
It doesn't have to be,
We're talking adults playing with helicopters at the park.
Even an adult getting hit in the head could potentially be lethal. But the point comes down to is how knee-jerk do we have to get? Is it potential that we could turn these helicopters into drones? Sure, we could. We probably could, because I've watched, you could put...
The U.S. military already does it. What are you talking about?
Right, but the point is can the average person do it?
Of course.
Of course. So now the question comes down to, should we start banning helicopters? Should we start banning RC planes?
No.
And why? What's the reason? It's just ridiculous, right?
It is. It's crazy.
It is. It is crazy.
We gonna fear walking around in your neighborhood next?
Don't you? What about the meteors falling out of the sky?
Oh my God! Same concept. I get hit in the head. Poof. A pile of ash.
If you ever walk it outside and you go poof in front of me, I'm never leaving my house ever again. Okay, you spontaneously combust on me. I'm definitely not leaving the house ever again. No, but I think there should be maybe some ideas of limitations, like saying a 1/20th scale or bigger shouldn't be flown in a populated area like a park. You put
fine. Rules and regs on it,
but I mean, just because you want to keep everybody safe for the most part. But I mean, we can't be so draconian about this. I mean, this kid killed himself basically.
Right.
I mean, he got hit by his own helicopter. It wasn't that this kid actually went out and purposely flew this helicopter into a crowd trying to hurt people.
I don't think he intentionally did it to himself either.
Well, probably not, but
Hello.
You never know. I've had it. I can't take it. I'm going to kill myself
with my drone helicopter.
Right, pretty much. But, you could easily take, somebody was asking the other day about, that's what sparked this, was somebody was asking the other day, what could they really do? What could they mount on a helicopter, one of these RC helicopters, and wreak havoc? I'm like, go print a 3D gun,
Put some plastic on it, and, with a remote detonator. And
yeah, pretty much.
With your cell phone.
Right, you could deliver. You could deliver detonations. You could fire a gun from it because you can fire a camera. Why can't you fire a gun?
Right, exactly.
I mean, it just takes a little ingenuity to make it happen. The question comes down to, have we seen it yet? Nope. Well, then there's no reason to fear it at this point. The minute we see a remote RC helicopter that comes in firing a Gatling gun, call me. We'll go.
Yeah. Hey, I got a suspicious drone helicopter.
I know. I'm
flying around the park.
Well, somebody freaked out at a concert. Did you see that video the other day on YouTube?
No.
The quadcopters. You've seen the quadcopters, right?
Yeah.
They're basically a stable platform, 4-rotor copter.
Right. Probably got a camera on it.
And it can hold up to a DSLR. So like my camera, it can hold up to my weight of a camera, so 5 pounds. It can lift 5 pounds into the air stably. And then
no problem.
It also has adjustments so that it can change the pan and tilt.
Right.
I think that's all it is. Pan and tilt. Then you use the copter to turn it. Okay. So you got one remote controller that's controlling the helicopter. You got another remote controller that has a small video display that's seeing the live view screen from up there.
Right.
And then he's aiming and then pulling a trigger for the picture.
Yep.
Or if it's a GoPro, a video camera, they have that mounted up there, and then they're using the record button, and there's a record button, and then there's a pan and tilt button to control the actuator to go up and down. Mm-hmm. And, there's some amazing videos of GoPros and stuff like that out there.
Yeah, definitely.
That they've attached to these quadcopters, and it's amazing because it gives a photographer or videographer an ability to get in places that they couldn't normally get,
Right. I've seen video with those GoPros on little rockets.
I've never seen that one.
Oh my God!
I'd like to watch that. That looks pretty.
Like to the outer limits of Neptune's third moon there.
Yeah, it didn't make it that far.
No, but just
it got up there.
Yeah.
So I guess really, a $1,500 gyrocopter or a 370 Parrot or one of these. Don't compare it to what we're talking about. Drones that really are drones,
right?
And drones are $1 million RC plane that's to like 1/4 scale, 1/8 scale of a real plane. It's glide type with a back engine, so it doesn't need as much oomph to go forward. So the props in the back, it's kind of like your jet engines,
right?
And pretty much, it's got a Gatling gun on the front, and anywhere between a 50 cal and or even I've seen them in smaller rounds,
right?
Just for crowd control for over the Middle East. And it's kind of neat. You don't put the soldier or the plane in too much harm's way because it's flying over top. But, could it potentially be a problem over here? Absolutely. But they got the technology. Yeah. Everybody's got the technology. The question comes down to is
how they use it.
And if it really starts coming over to this country that it's going to be, we're going to put drones over here and this, that, and the other. Mm-hmm. I am pretty sure I can think of a bunch of very smart and ingenuitive individuals that will build bottle rockets with explosives that would track that thing and blow it up.
Right.
Just by using a Arduino chipset on the rocket to change the fin track. I can just picture the design already.
So if you're afraid of the RC, DC, whatever helicopters,
RC helicopters,
give us a call 315-220-0692.
Yeah, we'd like to know your opinion.
Yeah, give us a call. First name where you calling from. That's how we're
Or even if you want to be pro, this is stupid. I don't care. Call in. I'd like to hear from you. So
you can throw us out a comment on Facebook if you want to.
Yeah, you're watching Facebook, right?
Yeah, it's pretty quiet there.
Well, it's the last known good weekend of summer. Well, it's just,
you sure it's good?
Well,
it's awful good and cold today, probably.
It's supposed to be 80 by the end of the day.
I don't know about that. Pretty cold.
72 in here. I'm happy.
Yeah, it's comfortable in here. For sure.
Let's see. We're at 32.
We're at 11:32.
Round attack, or you want to do another news article?
I just got a news article that I found that Dash is like a fuel band for your car.
A what?
Like the fuel band? Nike fuel bands?
Yeah.
Dash is a new app that aims to turn your car already rolling data platform into a safer, more cost-efficient, and socially connected way to get around. We got, here's how it works. Dash starts with a dongle. It's kind of hardware key, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, dongle. Yeah.
And it plugs into your port with which modern cars are equipped with. Typically down near the base of the steering wheel. Your mechanic uses this port, on their own for their hardware to diagnose what's wrong with your car when something breaks. Dash uses the port to wirelessly pipe all kinds of vehicle performance details from your car's computer into your smartphone.
So you could tell how fuel efficient you are. You can tell how many miles and how fast you're driving. If there's any broken parts, if there's something that should be changed, like maybe the air filter. So it gives you kind of like a smart dashboard for your car.
Pretty much.
Nice.
I love it.
And it downloads it into your smartphone, or can it be used as a standalone recorder?
Oh, where did it go?
I hear an RC helicopter coming at us.
Yeah, right. It interweaves this information with other data streams, your phone's internal compass and global positioning software and social media profile, and a variety of online resources. With all this data flowing, Dash can potentially alert you of pending crash, or at least tell you that you're braking too hard. So far, it's been generating super early engine trouble alerts for its test users, beating the car's own check engine lights to the punch.
Really?
Yeah. Dash also is better driving via score system, I guess. Every trip you take with Dash gets you scored from a 0 to 100. As you score better, you're presumably saving gas and wear and tear on your vehicle because you're driving better. You're also competing with other Dash users on leaderboard status, badges, and discounts at, say, your mechanic's garage or your favorite coffee shop. So following a test drive with Dash, they learned that they spend about 58 cents on a gas during a mile and change trip. One hard break, Dash politely spoke its warning to us at that time, but no speeding and no hard accelerations. We scored 44 out of 100, so not so hot, but they were snarled in traffic and hard to deal with. The Lower Manhattan's maze of one-way streets and double backs. So apparently they tested it in New York City, so not too bad.
Probably, 44 in New York City. Yeah, I suppose that's not bad.
Yeah, exactly. That's a new app that's
coming out. How much is it?
It's actually it's in the funding process now.
Oh, it's a Kickstarter.
Yeah, it's a Kickstarter. They are about halfway to the $1 million for the fundraising that they're doing to get it up and running fully. So
nice. That would be neat.
Yeah,
I mean,
they got it being tested, so we kind of neat.
Yeah, definitely.
Little field band. That's the one thing I had.
Cool.
New app that would be coming out, I'm sure, next year or two, probably. Oh, what do you hear?
No, I'm just looking at the time.
I hear a helicopter.
You hear a helicopter?
Yeah, right. Anyway, did you see Sharknado was on the Sci-Fi Channel back on September 2nd?
Don't even start. We're off the gripe of the week. We're not even going to go there.
Andrew noticed.
Yeah, I know he noticed. He sent it to me twice. Sharknado. Get the hell out of here.
I know. Anyway, what are you going to do now? What do you want to do? You got anything else?
I got a couple things. I mean, we got the gripe, or we did the gripe of the week. We got Round the Tech, and then we got JJ's free apps. So whenever you're ready to do that.
Which one do you prefer?
I usually like you going first, because the music gets me in the mood.
Oh, baby.
It does. In the mood. Yeah, right?
Makes them all warm and fuzzy.
It does. I get all tingly.
We can do the free app of the week if you want.
Okay, well, I'll do this Linksys thing first.
Okay.
And then we'll do the free app of the week. How's that?
Right.
Linksys unveils its fastest 802.11ac E6900 router. Linksys this week announced that its latest premier dual-band 802.11ac router at IFA the Linksys Smart Wi-Fi AC1900 router, or dubbed the EA6900 model. Also unveiled in Berlin was Linksys's wireless AC USB adapter. And this, instead of internal antennas, it has 3 external. It's detachable dual band bipole antennas to improve coverage range. The router can support up to 600 megabits per second over 802.11n connections, and up to 1300 megabits per second over 802.11 AC.
You almost said megapixel, didn't you?
Megapits.
You almost said megapixel.
Yeah, right. The photographer in me kind of coming out, right?
Right.
Inside is an 800 megahertz dual-core processor. To ramp up performance, the device uses beamforming technology designed to steer and shape Wi-Fi signals for superior throughput.
Nice.
What am I hearing?
I'm not sure what you're hearing, too. That's why I said I thought I heard a helicopter.
And then it
sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
Maybe it's vacuum cleaner. Who knows?
Maybe they're cleaning the studio.
There you go. Somebody's in cleaning the studio. We don't know about it.
Right.
That's kind of funny. So Linksys has got this new device out. Trends like this increases. Hang on, let me see. Okay, the quote out of this was, trends like this increase the connected devices in homes and rise of demand of video services, enabling consumers to consume video on virtually any screen, puts a more critical demand on the home network, which was Mike Chen, Senior Director of Home Networking at Belkin, which acquired Linksys from Cisco earlier this year.
Nice.
So Linksys is now Belkin, which is kind of strange.
Right.
It is so weird.
It is weird.
Must be your mic.
Testing. 1, 2.
Must be your mic. That's what it sounds like. Try now.
Hello. Finger Lakes.
There you go. Maybe I'm just overmodulated.
A little bit.
It's all good.
Good morning, Vietnam. No.
Good morning, finger legs. Who's your daddy? Flipper. There you go. All right.
There we go.
I think we're good.
Cool. Awesome, dude.
All right. You ready?
Hit it. Yeah.
Now it's time for JJ's free app of the week.
Yeah, baby. Free app of the week brought to you today by the Apple Store. It's Rona Designs.
Is that the one you showed me the other day?
It is.
Yeah.
Ages 4 and up. The app description is designed with creativity in mind. Add your own personality to the photos. It can be printed up to by 4x4 in size with great resolution. Perfect for creativity. Edit your photos with the artist Rona Farah's exclusive frames, designs, masks, fonts, filters, and more for your iPhone. Features a adjustable transparency, color, shadows, outlines, size, and angles. As you create with the text design features, you could add masks to any photo with various shapes and designs. Even has a feature of allowing you to add multiple designs and fonts to the mask.
So it's kind of like a photo editor, kind of art maker,
artistic
thing.
Yeah.
So it does it up.
Right. So it's the free app of the week brought to you today by
the Apple iStore. Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So that's the best way of doing it since I didn't have a chance to review it earlier.
Right?
So, we're going to keep it simple.
Right?
Very nice.
Cool, man. Cool.
And we'll get that up on our Facebook page if you want to check it out.
Nice.
I didn't get a chance to get the other one off because they rotate them out so fast.
Yeah, right?
That I couldn't catch the link to...
Oscar's chasing after something, probably another cat.
In the studio?
And then he darts back and forth between windows,
nice.
And he's like, come on, you guys go get him too.
Right. Over here. Look.
All right.
Mike,
I don't know.
Mike.
Him and Jakey have broken enough blinds around here to kill a horse.
Right.
It's like I got these gaping head holes in all the blinds, and it's just funny. So.
Right. How about the smartwatch wars have begun, I think. What do you think? You read it?
Smartwatch wars? Oh, the smartwatch wars, yeah.
Samsung versus Sony now. What do you think?
You know what? The minute Rolex gets involved in it, I think it's over.
Yeah, there you go.
I got a Rolex. I don't know.
That would be impressive.
Yeah, I'm not too impressed with the whole wearable technology. Just does not impress me.
Man, you got the goggles. Now you got the what? You got the watch.
Google Glass. I still don't like that idea either. You're gonna be walking down the road. Okay, you're gonna have this overlay, and you're gonna like forget where you are. And
where's Apple gonna get involved? Pretty soon, I hope.
Oh dear God, no! Please.
You check your emails, GPS, right in your
wearable technology. I'm not thrilled with it. I'm really not.
4-megapixel camera around around the watch.
I don't care.
Man, you're there.
I don't care.
You got to be there.
I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't care. You know why I don't care? I don't.
But you gotta have your phone with you too, so because
you gotta have everything
connected,
right?
and everything. Yeah.
But
so it's not like you're going without.
Right.
So
I don't know. I just don't care. I just don't care about wearable technology. I mean, I'm still using a dumb phone. Okay, that's how stupid this is.
Help me! I fall and I can't get up. Come on, it's there.
What's the difference in doing that versus picking up the phone? Help me! I can't get up.
You won't have to have the phone someday. It'll be right in the watch.
Hey, there's Oscar.
Hey, Oscar, come on, buddy. Woo!
As he flops.
Whoa! There you go. Good job. But yeah, come on. You don't need the phone. You just carry it on your watch.
No.
All in one.
No.
Have a good day.
No. No.
Thank you very much. Please drive through.
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
Anyway, watch it. They're out there. Samsung versus Sony.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The smartwatch wars.
Right?
We need a third one.
Third one.
Maybe we can get Microsoft or PlayStation or
well,
Xbox
Microsoft already has 2 announcements about wearable technology.
Maybe they could throw a gaming device.
Somebody was going to try to wear a one of the new Surface things that they were talking about, where it's projected. It's just 2 small little chips on each side. And then it comes off with wires, and it can project onto a flat, pliable piece of mylar of some sort, and then it's touch screen.
Oh, right.
So,
yep.
Somebody was going to try to wear that at the IFAs, but I didn't see any video of it, so I don't know what happened. So
that'd be cool.
Yeah. Kind of makes you feel like Mr. Roboto,
I'll play my Xbox on my smartwatch. Yeah. That'd be cool.
I don't even know. I don't even find that cool. I don't want to play my PlayStation on my watch. I want to play my PlayStation on my big screen TV and play Sharknado. And
that'd be
I'm
cool.
waiting for Sharknado the game to come out.
Oh my God, I bet you. Oh my God,
I'm in a bitchy mood today. I just finally realized that. I'm really not in a good mood.
I bet you it's there. I bet you they could do that. Oh my God, it'll come out as an app.
Oh, there you go. Let's give
an app.
Right, the Sharknado app?
Sharknado app along with our Granny, whatever. Remember?
Oh, Granny Wars.
Granny Wars.
Oh my God, yeah, that would be fun.
We had 2 fantastic. We could be making millions.
It's a depends bomb. I can just see that one coming.
We could be making millions right now. Not even.
I doubt
somebody's going to take our ideas and run with it.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Okay. We'll be left out cold on the street.
So we're going to have to start sitting down hours a week and start developing this into a storyboard, so that we could actually have a full-fledged game by the end of next year.
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's start doing it.
Come on.
So start working on the art. Get some artists together. Let's start getting...
get a buck a piece? Buck a download?
I would say $1.99. Yeah, so that way Apple can make their 25 or 35%, whatever it is, and then we can make our buck or whatever.
Yeah, 50-50.
I mean, even if it made us 400,000,
we're returned from the county.
Not on 400,000.
I sure would try.
That'd be funny.
So,
that always amazed me. I mean, there's so many great ideas of apps that go undone, mostly because people in general don't need them or want them per se,
right?
Or they don't get it that they need it or want it. Great example was back in the day when antiviruses first came out. Nobody wanted it. Nobody needed it. Nobody said, we don't have that much internet connectivity. We're on dial-up. We're this, we're that, we're the other.
Back to dial-up. See?
Right. And now that we're hyper-connected, it's a necessity. Yeah. I mean, you cannot go without not having an antivirus of some sort.
It's a need.
Yeah, it's a necessity.
Yes.
So now, it's big business. It's become big. It's become big business. Now you talk about these like games, like these Apple iStore apps, and stuff. Some of them are very popular. Some of them are very good. Okay, you see 300 downloads, right? 300,000 downloads or whatever. 300,000 downloads. They charge $4 an app or $3 an app or whatever. Out of that they get what 50% that goes back to the developer or whatever. Okay, so $3 an app, $1.50 goes back to the developer. So technically they only made $150,000 on that app.
Right? We've got two.
Okay. Which would be nice to generate revenue.
Right.
But neither one of us are developers. We're good story makers, I'm sure. We could definitely come up with the story.
It's got to be on internet on how to make an app.
Well, you could use Conduit and a couple other things, but you still got to be a developer. You got to be able to...
I'm not using duct tape. Come on.
No, I mean, well, think about it. You got to add in AI. I mean... Granny Wars, how are the people going to come at you? What's the whole idea of how are they going to respond when you throw a diaper at them,
It depends on them, yeah.
Right, And yes, I know not all grannies have Depends. I'm not just, it's just, we're just throwing ideas out here.
Right.
And if you're upset by that, give us a call, 315-220-0692. Jeez. I guess I got to do around the tech, right?
Yeah,
I'm grumpy.
You're grumpy. You're frumpy?
I'm grumpy. Grumpy doesn't matter.
All right.
Anyway, let's do it. Go.
Yeah!
You're all excited.
Now time for Round the Tech in 60 seconds.
Oh, yeah!
Like us on Facebook.
Yeah, check us out.
Are you ready?
We're tweeting, too, or whatever you call it.
Yahoo publishes first law enforcement transparency report following the acts of, Microsoft and Apple and Facebook. Yahoo on Friday published its first global law enforcement transparency report. Quote of the day, the U.S. government has betrayed the internet. We need to take it back, which was I forget who said it, but whatever.
Okay.
Privacy groups solicit FTC to halt proposed Facebook changes. 6 major consumer privacy groups are asking the government intervention in the cases of Facebook's proposed privacy updates. Report: Microsoft wins $14 million in Motorola patent fight. The long-running Motorola versus Microsoft patent struggle came to an end this week when the U.S. District Court jury in Seattle awarded Microsoft $14 million in damages.
Woo!
Channeling big data for changes with massive amounts of data on Facebook, Google, and Google Harvest. You'd hope they would use it to address humanitarian issues. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
One last one here. Leaked GTA 5 torrents loaded with sneaky, costly malware. If you're downloading one of the leaked Grand Theft Auto 5 torrents, then you might be getting a lot more than you planned. It might contain viruses, spyware, and adware.
Whoopsie.
And you should never, ever. Here it is. In today's society, I think this is a very good indication.
Is this another gripe?
This is another gripe.
Because we're done with gripes this week already. Go ahead, chicken.
That's okay.
Isn't that what you told me? You told me that earlier.
Didn't I?
Go ahead.
I did tell you that earlier, didn't I? Damn you, Ed McMahon.
Right?
All right.
Okay, Johnny, let's go.
Okay. And here's Johnny.
Live from Hollywood.
Yeah, right. A Pew report. I'll do my last article, and then we can get out of here, I guess.
Okay.
A Pew, all I could think of now was pew.
Right. Pew, pew.
Right. Basically, Pew takes statistics. They do statistical analysis, and they came up with this whole thing: Americans giving up hope of anonymous internet access. Americans can be very divided about technology: Apple versus Google versus Microsoft, cloud versus local, and the list goes on. Of course,
right? iPad versus
tablet or Toshiba or anything else.
Right.
Blah 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 blah.
Nobody.
So basically, almost 60% of the people polled on the internet users don't believe it is possible to remain completely anonymous on the web, according to a recent Pew Research Center study. More than 85% of those surveyed, in fact, have taken steps to remove or mask their identity footprints, such as clearing cookies, encrypted their email, not using their real names online, cloaking their IP address, and more. A majority of respondents also said that they've taken even more proactive steps in an attempt to avoid being targeted by hackers, advertisers, and other unwanted online attention. So 60% of internet users polled. So that's probably pretty close to a good statistic, because usually they just do total random at times.
Right.
And then, 60%, that's a lot. That are trying. I'm not going to say that they are. They're trying to become anonymous or be anonymous online or maintain their anonymity.
Right. We had a big discussion about that before, several times.
Yes, but it's quite interesting. I mean, I don't know. It just seems strange that we're onto this whole anonymous thing.
Right. Yo, dude, you're making an awful lot of noise here.
You are. Hang on. Let's see what he looks like.
Whoopsie.
Oh, there he goes. Come on, get up there, man.
Oscar's back. Oscar's back.
Oscar's back in the chair.
He bailed.
He bailed on us, scumbag. What's up? Get out of town. You should get up on the camera. It's all good. We'll get you off that shy point.
One of these days.
And Oscar's just like, I want to be petted and loved.
Right. I want my article read online.
I've already read all his articles. He's the one who printed most of these.
All right. There goes my camera. Maybe. Maybe not.
Quite. As long as he hits the main part of the pole, he's okay.
We're good.
Yeah, it's when he hits the upper part that it gets kind of weird.
Right.
Anyhow, I think I'm done.
You think you're done?
I'm done.
He's done. Well done.
I'm totally overdone. I'm actually closing out of my computer over here.
Wow, he's turning up the
I'm
phone.
off. I'm done. I'm done.
Don't call 315-220-0692.
No, because it's not on at this point.
Right.
That is so funny.
Right.
You got anything else?
No. I don't have anything else.
No.
So, cool.
All right. Well, you've been listening to Tech Talk Live here on fingerlicks1.com, fingerlicks1.tv, fingerlicks... No, I did them both, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Okay. You ready to close the show?
We're closing early?
We can close early. I mean, you got anything else?
No, I think I'm good for the day.
I'm good for the day. So I thought it was a good show.
Just waiting for the new iPhone information to come out on Tuesday. That's it.
That way you can go hurry up and go to the store and spend more money and get it.
More money. Well, they're supposed to come out with possibly a cheaper version, so.
Ooh.
It doesn't have
possibly a cheaper version.
as many toys.
Maybe it'll have a worm in it.
And the iOS 7 with the new pastel colors.
Get out of here.
Can't wait. Anyway, you've been listening to Tech Talk Live. I'm JJ.
And I'm Flipper. We're on every Saturday morning, 11 to 12. We talk about your computer, my computer, everybody's computer. And we're on every Saturday morning, 11 to 12. We're out of here.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to your technology talk show. Tune in next time to Tech Talk Live.